So a year ago when I heard about this company Grodex advertising what they said was the world's fastest reflex bag, I knew it was something I had to get my hands on.
Okay.
And after a year of training with it, I'm ready to give my review. My name is Coach J Pro. I'm an amateur boxer, an NYC-based fitness trainer and wellness coach. And today I'm reviewing the Black Mamba bag by Grodex.
Okay, let it be known. I'm working hard when I ain't on the phone. This ain't a home, this ain't a foe. Grind never stopping, I'm keeping it cold. Unlocking the door with the holy key. You supposed to be this close to me, and hopefully you understand G.O.D. Maybe this cold and I'm talking like no degrees.
So my first impression was this bag is really fun. I remember thinking it feels different than anything I've ever punched before. Right away, you can feel the lightweight design. You can definitely feel the speed right away. This is the original Black Mamba bag. I got it for $160. I think they've upgraded the design a little bit.
Way before it ever happened, he gave me the view. I had to put in my...
Starting with the speed. As advertised, this bag is incredibly fast. If you start training with this bag on a consistent basis, without a doubt, you're gonna improve your hand speed and your coordination. Because the target is so small on top, you're definitely gonna improve your precision. You're gonna start to really understand how every punch affects the movement, which is great for learning how to control a reflex bag. And that's cool for whatever your goals are. Obviously, this channel is all about boxing for wellness, so I'm focused on the fitness and the mental health benefits of boxing training. But of course, it's still great to develop hand speed and improve our technique. The second pro that I really appreciate is that it's low impact, meaning it doesn't take a lot to start hitting this bag and getting the movement, practicing your technique, which is cool because when I'm training, I'm not always going 150%. The other thing I can appreciate is the lightweight design. The base fills with 35 pounds of sand or water, so the whole thing is just super light and it's not taking up a lot of space. It's definitely the only punching bag in my gym that I can pick up with one hand and store in the corner of the room or the closet.
I'm gonna show you what it's worth. Every day I'm on a...
So now just a few things you want to consider before buying. The first one is going to be consideration for the rounded punches. When you think about boxing as a complete experience, you're including straight punches, you're also including rounded punches like hooks and uppercuts, putting together large combinations, being able to mix up your speed and your power. But because of the design of this bag, because you only have a tennis ball on top, it's really limiting your ability to put together hooks and uppercuts. Is it impossible to throw hooks and uppercuts? No, but it is incredibly difficult to land hooks and uppercuts in combinations. The next thing you want to consider is the durability. To be honest, my bag has not held up great. I'd say like 6 months in, I started to feel that the base felt a little wobbly and I was trying to unscrew it and rescrew it. I had to use adhesive tape at the base of the bag to kind of keep the base secure. And the tape helped a lot, so I'm still able to punch it and train with it. But a bag like this, it's all about nice, clean movement and angles. And so once your base starts to get a little wobbly, it's really gonna affect the movement of the bag and take away from the experience. And the last thing to consider here, I touched on it before, is just the small targets. You know, I think the flip side of every strength is a weakness. And one of the strengths here is the amazing speed and movement of the bag. The flip side of that is that it's just really limiting what you can do in terms of power and putting combinations together. So it's really fun to work a couple rounds focusing on hand speed and straight punches. But would this keep me engaged for an hour of training every single day if it was the only piece of boxing equipment in my gym? It's questionable.
I can't break, that's the thing about me.
So who do I think the bag is best for? Well, if you're someone who is passionate about developing a skill set, without a doubt, this bag is gonna help you develop your hand speed and your straight punches, your reflexes and your head movement. Whether you're an amateur boxer or developing athlete, it's definitely gonna help you take some of those things to the next level. Although it's not something I'd recommend to beginners as your first piece of equipment if you're getting into boxing training. Because of the speed and the design, it makes it pretty hard to put combinations together. It also wouldn't be the only piece of boxing equipment. If I could only have one bag in the gym, it wouldn't be this one, just because you're lacking the complete experience of putting combinations together, the rounded punches, everything we talked about before, but it would be a great secondary option. So if you already have a heavy bag and you just want to add something with a little movement, it's a really good option there, but it wouldn't be my top choice for a standalone bag.
cannot stop me. I'm eating spinach and broccoli. Termination like I'm
Overall, I've had a lot of fun with the Black Mamba bag. It is something I use in my routine every day. I like it a lot as a warm-up or a couple rounds if I just want to work on the jab or head movement. I do think it's a really solid option, and I think you're getting a lot for the price point. But like I said before, because you're lacking the rounded punches, you're not quite getting the full immersive boxing training experience, which is why I wouldn't recommend it as a standalone bag, but a great secondary option and definitely something you can have a lot of fun with. And that's your review for the Grodex Black Mamba bag. Do me a favor and throw your boy a like if you thought this video was helpful. Comment, let me know what you think of the bag or if there's any specific questions or anything I left out today. And if you're not already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm dropping new drills and follow along workouts every single week. And until then, I'll see you again real soon.